Sup YouTube, it's Mike here. Today I'm going to talk about overtraining and does it exist? Well, you guys, if you watch a CT Fletcher video, you guys know what his opinion on overtraining is. And mine is exactly the same. So, overtraining is when you take your body beyond its comfort zone. And in my belief, that's how you grow. Is when you overtrain in the gym so you can actually grow and compensate for it, for actual recovery. So this is progressive overload. When you train beyond what your comfort zone is, so if I do 225 all the time because I'm comfortable with it, and I don't overtrain beyond that actual ability of mine, then I'll never grow. Or if I'm running 100 kilometers and that's what I do for the rest of my life, and I want to build my endurance, I have to either run faster or I have to run longer. You overtrain, you're overtraining your body's natural ability, and that's what overtraining is. You guys are going to be like, that's not what I was taught. I was taught if you overtrain, you won't put on muscle or build endurance, and you're just pretty much killing yourself. Well, you guys, that's called overreaching. And that's your body's ability to tell you you had enough. It's when you're not able to recover from the training you've done. And tips on how to actually prevent this is first, sleep enough and eat enough. If you're doing those two things, you're giving your body time to recover. You're allowing your central nervous system to recover because you're sleeping enough, so you're able to continuously do the same workouts over and over again. Now, eating is a main thing in bodybuilding and endurance training. You really have to eat in compensation to your actual workout. If I'm eating like 100 calories and I have to consume 3,000 calories in order to put on muscle, do you think I'm going to overreach? Of course you're going to overreach. You're going to pretty much not put on muscle whatsoever. You're going to break down tissue and you're going to not be strong. People think just taking a protein shake once a day is going to fulfill that need and they're not going to overreach in their training. Well, you are, because you ate like shit, okay, you guys? You're eating like shit, so you're going to overreach a lot faster. Now, another one would be rest days. You guys can't train 7 days a week and then pretty much do that every single day of your life. It makes no sense. You're going to overreach really quickly. You guys at least need a day of rest or a week of rest or something. I know some people who can actually train for a long period of time, 6 or 7 times a week, but they do take breaks afterwards. They don't really run on a 7-day basis. Now, that's pretty much for people who are genetically superior. I know I can't do that. For me, 5 times a week is optimal. Now, you guys, here comes in play a tool that you should use. It's called deloading. Deloading is when you go hard out for a certain amount of weeks and you take a week off, or you reduce your actual training intensity so your body can actually recover its central nervous system. A lot of times when you guys feel like shit, it's not that you've overtrained. You pretty much overreached, and you overreach your central nervous system. Your central nervous system does not recover as fast as your muscle tissue does. Pretty much when you feel fatigued and mentally drained, you don't feel like working out, your muscles aren't overtrained. It's the fact that your central nervous system is. So your strength levels start decreasing. It's mainly the fact that you didn't rest enough and your central nervous system is just fried. Just like when you bench press, do 1 rep max, and your next test you just can't do the same thing again because you fried your central nervous system. And the best thing to do is overtrain, so train in the gym, or go beyond your natural ability, but recover. Eat enough, sleep enough, and sleep enough. And I know, I said sleep twice, because you really have to make sure you're sleeping. You can eat great, but you're not going to be able to recover if you're not sleeping either. Those two things, eating and sleeping, make a huge difference. That's what pretty much differentiates people from actually recovering. I know a lot of people who can train up to 10 days and maybe they'll take a day off or so, or maybe a deload week, but it's the eating you do. And just the same with using anabolic steroids. If you guys think they recover like that just because of the fact they're on anabolics, you guys are wrong. They have to work even harder. They have to eat even more. If you see how much food Ronnie Coleman eats, or like my friend Mike, who eats a lot of food as well, bodybuilders have to consume a huge amount of food in order to grow. So you really have to make sure you're consuming the right amount of food so you can compensate for your actual training. Alright, you guys, I hope you guys liked the video. Please subscribe and I'll talk to you guys next time.